That's too slow. Let's see. Upbeat jazz music. Let's do that. I don't want any more Christmas music. There we go. Hello. Happy third day of January 2025. Happy New Year to everyone. It's the first live of 2025. Hold on. I want y'all to at least listen to it in the background. But yeah. Happy 2025. I'm so excited. I am going to be more intentional about coming on here, going live, and just educating the people. Um, I have a lot of repeat clients, but I also want to show you the framework of how I do things, how I set up in people's homes, certain areas where I can set up in people's homes, how I set up, like just the general like organizational process, because I need this for my mental sanity as well, to remember what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, if I'm, wanting to teach others, wanting others to get the techniques and concepts of what grooming is all about and all facets of grooming. So, yeah, making it my mission to be more intentional about going live. Hi, Georgie. His sister is here now, and he is like, I want to play with her. I want to chase her. You cannot chase her. You cannot chase her. So today is Doodle Day. I mean, not Doodle, Poodle Day. Today is Poodle Day, and got a mini poodle. She is there. I don't want to say the wrong type of poodle that they are, but they are mini poodles, but they have long legs. Like, some mini poodles, I have their friend is a chocolate mini poodle. Or is she a toy? I don't know. There's like 4 versions of poodles. There is the toy, which is like teacup size, the toy poodle, so probably this way. And we got the mini poodles, I guess. They're like this size, like here. But he's a mini poodle too. So I think it's a Chilean mini poodle, miniature poodle. I don't know the word. And then there is the standard poodle. So we got toy, mini. Wait, do we have 3? Where is their teacup? No, I think it's toy, mini, and standard. And he's like somewhere in between mini and standard. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna do his nails first, and then I am going to he's brushed out for the most part, but I'm gonna brush out his ears, and then we're going to go upstairs, give him his bath, get some conditioner in there, dry him, and do the haircut. So that's what we're doing, and I'm gonna show you how to do everything. Thank you, Samantha. Yes, he barks, but he doesn't need to bark because he knows. Because he knows. Sorry, I'm just looking at. Thank you. Thanks, my moderator. I'm cracking up because I'm just looking at some of these messages and I'm cracking up of what people are writing in the comments. But anyway, yeah, he barks, but he doesn't need to bark because he's well trained. When he sees his sister, or when somebody's around, when someone's like come to the house, he'll bark. But other than that, nope, he doesn't need to bark. I want to make sure y'all get a good visual of his nails being done. Alright, I'm using nail clippers first. And then I am going to grind them. And his nails are kind of long, so I want to make sure I clip them first. Poodles generally have very long nails because their nails and nail beds are supposed to be exposed because they're supposed to have shaved paws. So their nails are already long, like little talons. Ouch. Bark, 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 bark. See, no one's barking for you. Put the nails, now we're going to grind. I love this nail grinder because it's a switch. It has a switch. Excuse me. Excuse me. It has a switch that goes on and off. It has a light where you can see the dog's nails and then the quick of the nail, which is their vein, so you're not quicking the nail, which makes them bleed. This is a detachable drill bit, so hold on. This is taking forever. Okay, so it's a diamond drill bit. Oh, can you see it? Diamond drill bit, and it has this little part where you can just buff out the rough edges of the nail. But it comes with a different one. Hi, Gerhard. Hi, hello. Happy New Year. You just twist this back on, and this will never have to be replaced because it's a diamond drill bit. Got this from Groomer's Best Friend. And and it's a 5-speed, but you don't need to go higher than this, honestly. Higher than the third one. And you see the light source? Because that's already a good amount of power. So, hey Bingo! Happy New Year! Wishing all the abundance of excellent health, financial wealth, and happiness. Oh my gosh! Same to you, girl. Thank you. How was your New Year? Did you do anything? Did you go out? I went out. It was alright. I should have stayed in the house though. I know this is kind of strong, kiddo, because I just charged it. I just finished charging. What's wrong? Let me do it. You okay? See? You don't gotta freak out. Okay, see? Good job. Good job, kiddo. Oh, some people might ask why I'm not wearing gloves. I have eczema, and it's so bad it's on my hands. So I hydrate my hands by putting lotion on it, and then I put the gloves on. So the like dog hair, the dust from their nails, the water doesn't like cause my flare-ups to get worse on my hands. So this is why I wear gloves and dishwashing gloves when I'm washing the dogs. You're welcome. You are welcome. No, I did not go out. I was at work. We had a great time. Everyone bought a dish. Oh, that's good. Come on, pile up. I love me a good pile up. Definitely, this New Year's Eve events and festivities like coming up is gonna be me at somebody's house or me hosting at my house. Because yeah, that I didn't need that. I didn't need to go out, honestly. But I got to see some of my friends that I haven't seen in a while, so that was nice. But other than that, meh. Meh. Yes, my Mr. Wooly, he's awesome. He's such a good dog. Happy dog. And we're about to go and wash him. He needs to be washed. Oh, sorry. This table is wobbly, so sorry. Let me see how your ears are looking. Oh, that's not bad. That feels great. Okay, his ears are good. And the static don't help. Oh, do not help. See how your tail is looking. So he gets a modified look. He gets like the teddy bear look. He'll get the poodle tail and the top knot. The top knot, no clean feet, and not a shaved muzzle. We'll take it shorter. We finally got it to a certain length where everyone is comfortable with, but he gets the top knot, but not a shaved muzzle, just a tapered muzzle. So he gets a whole different modified look, and I love that because it gets me to still brush up on my techniques of like certain breeds. I mean, certain hairstyles for a particular breed. Like, I love that. All right. I like how the dogs you groom, the pet parent, do not stay around. They let you do your work. Well, because I am one. I've had these clients for many years, so they just trust me and they do what they need to do while I do what I need to do. It's mutually beneficial. And two, sometimes I have clients that stay around while the dog is grooming. Like that golden doodle I groomed like a couple weeks ago, Opie. His mom was there behind the camera because she was working. She works from home, so she was working. But she knows like that I'm doing my job and she's doing her job too. So it's not like I, one, I know boundaries. Two, I know how to articulate how to talk to my clients. That's what I'm gonna do in my program and my membership club. Um, is help people talk to their clients so it's comfortable for you and the dog. Sometimes clients stay there because they know their dogs are not going to be worried at trying to get to them. They won't be around them. So like they don't the dog is not looking for them. So they are okay to be in there sometimes. Or sometimes the dog needs the pet parent to be there. So like if I'm cool with the pet parent, I'll have a conversation with them while the dog is kind of watching, but kind of just calm. And then there's dogs that you cannot be around them because there'll be a distraction. Like the owner will be a distraction. So I say, hey, you can watch them all you want to, but make sure they don't watch you. Make sure they don't see you because it's harder for me to do my job and I'll be here longer. And I don't want to be here as longer. I don't want to be here any longer than you want me here because you want to be in the privacy of your home doing what you want to do without somebody being here, you know? So I know how, like, for me, I've been doing this very long now. Oh, it will be 7 years that I've been in business in July. July, it will be 7 years. That's crazy. Anyway, I've been doing it for a while, so I know, like, how to navigate that space. But yeah, I love that my clients let me just do me. Alright, so we're done. Now it's time for our bath, bud. It's time for our bath. Look, he's like, alright. He's like, I'm ready. You ready? I'm going upstairs. Going upstairs. Doing this one-handed, you're a little heavy. Didn't even realize that. Hold on. Alright. So some of my clients help me out already, so I don't have to bring a lot of things. Where's the light? Yeah, so some things I don't have to bring, like sometimes I don't have to bring a table in. They'll have their own setup, right? This client's house, I don't need to bring, well, I always have it, but I don't need to bring my suction to keep the dogs in the tub or the shower or wherever I'm putting them. And she has towels for me and a little like padding because when I show you what her bathtub looks like, you'll understand why she did what she did. So, all right, so this is where Wooly goes and gets his bath. As you can see over there, she gave me her suction. Now this lip here, we can't move this past any other, like this is as far as it goes. So she has like a floor mat so I can have like some comfortability. I can't talk, I'm sorry. Comfortability when I'm like reaching over, scrubbing him and stuff like that, because it does hurt like my arms. But this is my little mat for my knees, but she also gives me one of the shower things that goes in the tub. She'll put it here because she knows. She knows these things. So that's how I set up. Like I come up here before I start on him. I bring everything upstairs. I set it up. There's the towels. There's my like knee situation, my knee comfortability situation. I have my gloves, my dishwashing gloves, my shampoos, my conditioners, the measuring cup, the dilution bottles, because I pour, like, sometimes I can't use the shower heads, so I'll just use the faucet, like, you know, where the water disperses, and I'll use my whatchamacallit, I'll use the measuring cup, and then obviously I'll use the dilution bottles so I can like pour all the water on the dog so we get it nice and saturated. So that is my setup for this house, and y'all just want to watch us get a little shower on, a little scrub, right, Billy? Right, Billy? And this water gets hot fast, but like too hot, so I have to move it kind of closer to the cold water. That's so crazy. Wait, can y'all see it back here? Can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can see it back here. Alright, cool. Come here. Ooh. What are you doing? Oh, kangaroo. I get the long gloves, so it'll protect my arms. I use Igram's, what is this, charcoal keratin shampoo. It's detoxifying, nourishing, and helps like get, you know, that stale, old hair, revitalizes it. And strengthens the coat. Right? It's very thoughtful. I think that's the only thing I will not like about house call grooming, not having the control of a salon setting. Yeah, it can be tricky, but I like it because it's like, it's a challenge for me every day. I don't know, I like challenging myself. I mean, it's not ideal because my back like gets affected, and I always am like, okay, have this. So for me, I want the dog to look good, but like also a pet and the client doesn't care. Not, I want to say, sorry, babe. I want to say like 90, I want to say 85% of my clients don't care about like it looking perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people love it like when the dog is pretty like natural looking and still a little shabby. I'm like, okay, that's not what I want, but you're the client. That's your dog, so you're gonna do what you want to do, and I will do what they want to do. So I'm aware that my grooms will not be as perfect as a groomer who is in a salon that they have, you know, opportunity to perfect better lighting, all of that. So I will say, if people are interested in being like a groomer, a houseplant groomer, know that your grooms, even though you can probably perfect it, I say for myself I do pretty good with my grooms. They like still look pretty quality, but they could be better in my opinion. because I don't have a salon to do those things, to have the highlights, the certain lights in order to do that. So I definitely, like, if I want to, I am always going to be interested in being in competition. So I'll perfect my stuff, like, and practice that through competition grooming. But it's good. It's good to have, like, experience in different facets of your career, you know? Whoopi is a boy. Yes, he is very cute. He's a very good boy. Aren't you, kiddo? But yeah, what was I saying? Let's talk about everything. Oh yeah, being a household groomer takes the fact that you have to be adaptable to change. Like, every day is going to be different. No matter how many times you groom this particular dog, something can happen that, like, I used to groom right in the front of, as soon as you open the door, like I was right there in the front of the foyer. Now I'm in their living room, I want to say, and it's a different setting, it's a different atmosphere. It is different lighting, so I accommodate for that. Some people probably would be frustrated by that. I'm like, no. I'll think all I need is a place to set up my table, my grooming equipment, and a good source of light and electric. That's what I need. That's all I need. That way I could teach people how to groom anywhere. If they want to groom on the beach, will have the techniques to do so. You know? Those toes. The only bad thing about the dishwashing gloves is I can't feel the temperature of the water. That's why I keep on doing testing it on my arm, because I can't feel the temperature if it's hot or not. And also, I can't feel if the suds are still on the dog. So, I have to take off the gloves. Now, I'm just going to put this Argan and vitamin E conditioner on top of this, on top of the shampoo. But it'll penetrate the coat anyway. This one is nourishing, hydrating, moisturizing, smoothing, and softening, which I need because he has the very dense fur. Now it's time to rinse Just great. You ever see those Asian dog grooming like wash videos where they're it sometimes is like a Shiba or sometimes like a Maltese or something, but they'll like wash them and then they'll like brush their teeth and put lotion on them and massage them. I'm like, what a life. They have them in like a little tub with bubbles and then they like massage their heads. I'm like, yo, them Asian dogs, they be getting 5-star treatment. I said, when I pass on with this life and come back as a well cared for, well pampered dog, most likely from Asia, because they get, well, it depends on the country. The country where they love dogs so much that they want to baby them and like care for them and console them. I'm gonna come back as that dog. And the other downside to household grooming, if you have to do it this way, with just like waiting for the water, like the water pressure is different. Obviously, it's different in every house. Sometimes you use the hose. So then, the downside is it takes a while and then it affects your back. So take that into consideration as well. When it comes to like rinsing off dogs with conditioner, I'm in there like a little bit too long because it sometimes feels like it's still too silky. But then it's like, maybe that's their hair now. Look how he is so calm and enjoying it. Yeah, I know. Such a soothing experience. And it's back-breaking work for me. And then people are like, why are you so expensive? You know what I'm doing? Sometimes I'm in the shower with dogs. Like, no lie. Sometimes I will be in the shower with that dog. I sure will. Anything to get the groom. Where's the trash? Ready? Ready, Babala? I squeegee him. Like, squeeze out as much water as I can. Ooh, did I squeeze too tight? I'm sorry. Does that hurt? I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. Someone is sensitive, honey. Let me come. Sorry. Right? It's always the poodles that are drama kings. Come on, drama. Come on, crazy boy. Come on. Aren't you ready? Come on. There we go. Wrap you up like a baby. Like a little baby. Ooh, I caught that so good. I'm iced with it. Okay. Look at his face. Going down. Yes, they're so elegant, sometimes too delicate, and like needy. Okay, dang, I gotta pee. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Alright. I love iGroom, all of iGroom's groom loops. Or not iGroom, groom loops. The brand Groom Loop. So I love, she has different patterns, different colors, and different material of the groom loop. So this one is a biothane waterproof one, and I like using this when I'm done drying the dogs, because I've just left this one on there and just dry the dog, and it started to smell mildewy. That's it though, no, we're not doing that. I have a waterproof one, so why not just use that one when you're drying the dogs? And I was like, well, duh. Definitely. And this one reminds me of Lisa Frank. Remember back in the day? The binders, the poster, the folders from school, the pencils, all that. I was like, I love that. I love that so much. Alright. Let's do this. I hope I don't have to. I'll do it the next dog with Georgie. But I hope that, well, actually, I don't really even need to use my heavy-duty cordless clipper, the H clipper, because he's just getting a face feet Sandy. I'm just touching up his face, obviously his top knot, and he's not getting hair off the body because it's cold outside. So, yeah. Got hair on me already? So, we're gonna dry you. I'm gonna use my handy dandy iGroom sprays because I love me some iGroom. I'm starting to like Botanica stuff too. I gotta start trying that stuff. I gotta try new stuff. Gotta try new stuff. But sometimes it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. To me. It doesn't hurt to try it. Something new. Definitely gonna use this Magic Boost scissoring spray because it is so staticky everywhere I go. So I'm using that, and then the 3-in-1 silicone-free conditioning spray. Those are the things I use all the time. Hey! Oh yes, please, thank you. My client is always so nice and thoughtful. She was on the side. She was like, want some? And it's sparkling water. And then she always gives me mixed nuts in a bowl. Love it. I love her. All right. Time to dry you. Easy, kiddo. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ready to get dry, bud? Yum, yum. brother's birthday. Okay. My bad, y'all. done with the drying. I'm gonna tell you quick tip. Quick tip that I have is that poodles have the curly coat. They have curly hair, like myself. By now, I'm going to go to sleep. Enjoy the rest of your day. You too, girl. Happy New Year. Hope to see you in more lives. So they have very thick curly hair, but you want the like blown out effect. So you want to get in there to the skin, so the curls from the root straighten. So that's also another reason why I did the charcoal keratin shampoo, to strengthen the follicles of the hair, to give it that like straight type of feel. And then the conditioner to hydrate the coat. And then all you have to do is brush out the rest of the ringlets that he probably still has. And that's how you get that nice blown out effect. And then on top of that, to make sure the dog's all the way dry, if you see me, I was having my hand on the dryer, hand on where the dryer was blowing on his coat, and I was feeling it. And when I moved my hand, I meant like it's done, it doesn't feel cool, like a cool sensation or a damp sensation anymore. You want to do that until you feel it is warm and dry. Because once you go up, like a test is to go against the hair from the back of the dog to the nape of its head. And if you feel throughout the coat that is cooling sensation or a little moist, it's damp and it's still wet. The dog's still wet. You still have to finish blowing the dog out. I had to do that at PetSmart. Dry that dog until it's bone dry. You cannot put the dog on the table until the dog is bone dry. Because you're grooming, the groom's going to turn out like crap. Because you'll have to be brushing for days, and then certain areas won't look as good as the other areas. It'll be hard to like get the clippers through the coat and all that stuff. So it's all about prep work too. So take that into consideration. Look at you.
You look gorgeous, Willie. You look gorgeous.
Now I'm blown out.
Have you been a good boy?
Of course. Wow, who literally just popped off on the foot. Digits. Just need to cover my palm. Alright. Let's go back to the music, shall we? You always want to go all different directions when you're brushing out fluffy, not fluffy, but thick-coated, curly-coated dogs. Because those curls be hiding in every type of way. So go up against the hair, with the hair, to the side, to the other side, everywhere. See, I already had a little bit of hair on there. Yeah, just work my way up from one side to the other. See, you get a little, I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a little sticker burr. Ooh. Oh, it's a little twig. See? That's why you gotta brush every corner. Find every curl. Brush your poodle with a poodle sticker brush. And then you'll have a perfect day. Yeah, that's what has happened to the whole body. The whole body. Bless you. Alright, he's all the way brushed out. Now I gotta comb his teeth. You feel so soft. His hair is so nice and bouncy and fluffy. Baby knots. Baby knots. Alright, we combed everything. Now I'm going to do the face, feet, and sanding. Just clean that in between the eyes. And clean the front of his lips. That lip hair. Go against the hair and make an upside down V into the tail, like ponytail, just so it has a distinct difference from the tail to the body. And you want it to match the occiput to tail. Now it kind of wants to go shorter. I should go a little bit shorter to leave the tail. So I will. I'll do it a little bit shorter. I do a 30 blade on the paw pads because I take that shorter so they have more traction and it doesn't grow as fast as the hair does on the body. It'll take a little bit longer. Not too drastic of a change of the growth, but you don't want the dog to be sliding all over the house, kind of thing. So I do a 30. That's the second shortest blade. And you want to scoop the paw pads like an ice cream cone. Scoop in, scoop out. Like, don't dig deep in it though, like, just scoop it. Like a nice scoopy. With like a perfect soft serve ice cream of your choice. Scoop that out. We'll say vanilla because he's white. Don't snatch from me. I think this is your sensitive foot. Because you've been giving me trouble with this foot all day. You might be sensitive in this paw. Which, if you are, I apologize. I'm so sorry. These are my curves. Coming around the paws. Ooh, these need to be sharpened. Yeah, you need to sharpen these. Put you up here with the long lost clippers. I mean, scissors. There we go. What's that? I remember sharpening, getting these sharpened earlier. I'm going to touch that up a little bit more with a bigger, pair of scissors. I need to keep remembering to bring in my mat because the ridges mess me up, which like trimming the feet. I'm gonna probably do that in the next room with his sister. Sorry, honey, you get the brunt of it. But he's not affected by it. It's me who's affected by it. If anybody. If anybody's affected by it, it's me. Just blending the poofiness on the back of the tail. Like evening that up and blending it in. I'm basically just sculpting the dog now. Hey, how are you? Happy New Year. Yay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, I saw baked dog treats. Baked dog treats are chicken and sweet potato, but they're discontinued, so these are the last bag, and I'm giving them to my clients, like little treats for doing good things. I use several scissors in order to get the look just right. I always do this. So, if you do want to see any of the products that I sell, check it out on my linktree. All the information is in the linktree in my bio. I always forget to do that. You want to go in a straight line and trim whatever hangs past that line. It's like an imaginary line. When you're close to the dog, you can tell. You can see what's sticking out. Alright, now we get into this face. You're going to use the pokey comb. Fluff out this top knot. Bring it all forward. Hopefully y'all can see it. And have your scissors at a 45-degree angle. And then trim any hair hanging off in front of the eyes. And then you want to bring all the hair to one side. And then you want to, from the corner of the eye to top of the ear, create a straight line in the coat. And then you want to trim it flat, like same thing, like a 45-degree angle. And then trim that line around the ear. And then this is going to be different because it's not the typical way to do this because he has no shaved face, so I have to just trim a little bit lower on the side of the face, but basically you'll see a distinct line, so you'll trim that line at a 45-degree angle flush to the head, from the corner of the eye to the corner of the ear canal. That's where you want to aim. So you do it again. Brush everything off to the side, one side, and then look at it. Hold on, and see whatever is hanging over again. You want to just trim that. Thing. See too much stuff and I'm like, oh, fix it. Can't fix it. I'll be here forever. Same thing. Excuse me. So sorry. So, I'm gonna say horizontally. Go in from the corner of the eye to the ear canal, to the corner of the ear canal, and then make it there. You see the line, then 45-degree angle, and then trim it straight across. I'm doing this just a little bit. It's not going to shave face, so I'll do that. Do not do this, y'all, because I've been doing this for years, so don't do what I did. But do it, go straight across that line, and then around the ear, the top of the ear. Get it pronounced. Shake it. Flip it out. See what it's looking like. So now we do that one more time. Get this hanging off to the side. Cohesive, like round curves, large curves, front to the back. You don't want it to be like boxy. You want it to be like a round sphere. ears, you want to get really close to the leather from like the top, like one third of the ear. You want to get that. Do the same on the other side. And now I like to find where the ear leather stops, and it stops right there, so I have a good amount to work with. I'm not going to go too high, I'm just going to trim the ends. Just neaten it up. I blend the lines with thinning shears. And clean up the sides underneath, because that sticks out. That poke through. Beautiful ear. With him, I want to make sure he can see, so I'm going to thin out around his eyes and the muzzle on the top, just so he can see. Even though Mom likes a modified look, we still need him to look like a poodle, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's so nice. Love your coat. It's that right product. It'll create magic. do the tail. Doesn't he look so handsome? So what I do is I look at his tail, rub the base of his tail, like near close to his booty, the little booty, and rub it up, and then keep the tail up. Keep the tail up. Perfect. All right, we're gonna clean your ears and give you a spray. Ooh, no. I'm glad you did that, because now you got like a cone head. I don't like that. You then let them do their thing and shake and move around, and then you can see things that are sticking out. Maybe don't look the best. Maybe you want to fix. That's your time to do it. That is your time to shine. There we go. I'll be here all day using Chris Christensen's Tropical Breeze. You little fluffy boy. And cleaning his ear up with ear cleaner. These cotton rounds that I get from the Dollar Tree. Love the Dollar Tree. You're so handsome. There we go. All done. Look at the baby boy. Look at Mr. Woodley looking so handsome. There he goes. Sweet boy. Handsome doggy. I like it. I love it. Let's show him the whole thing. Ooh, hold on. Tail. Ooh, handsome. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will have some more videos or lives to come throughout 2025. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.